we will be recording the session, but of course, if there is any sharing that happens, we will stop recording. And uh, the idea to have a smaller group is also so that we can all share and, talk about how we envision the year ahead. So with that, I would like to welcome you all to the Bachpan Manao Masterclass of this month. We have Envisioning the Year Ahead with Slam Out Loud. Slam Out Loud is a nonprofit that uses the transformational power of the arts to build creative confidence in children and foster social emotional learning among young individuals. This is a very special, very experiential journey that Akashdeep and Khushi are going to take us on. Akashdeep is the program lead for Punjab, is the state lead for Punjab, and Khushi is the state lead for Maharashtra. And today they're going to be taking us on an experiential art-based session, which is going to be, I actually don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be very exciting. So over to you, Akashdeep and Khushi. So excited to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Maitri. And thank you everyone for joining us. I would request once again for all of you to please rename yourself because I can still see multiple Shireens on my screen. It would also be great if some of you can maybe show us your faces and it would give us a sense of the small group that we are and make everything more exciting. Yeah, I'll still wait for everyone to rename themselves.
Yeah, and just to chime in, if you haven't brought the crayons or like 6 different colors, and I think a sheet of paper is what we would need, and some water if you'd like to go grab, please do. And please do rename yourself. We have 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I can
8.
see at least 9. Yes.
Also request if you can all come on camera even for some time. It'll be lovely to see some faces.
You can go back when we start the activity for just to say hi, hello. I can see some people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are introducing themselves on the chat. Can also 1 or 2 brave souls introduce themselves? Unmute yourself and just tell us who you are. Anybody. All right. We'll take another minute to rename ourselves and then we'll start.
But really, we'd love to see some faces. So should all.
Hi, Akansha.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Amisha.
I can see 2 faces. This is great. I would love to see more.
Hi, Tanveer. We'd love to see you on camera.
Thank you.
You.
Few more faces. It will be great. It would be a very good motivation for Akash and I. Thank you so much. Could you also please all rename yourselves if you haven't? Thank you. Great. Akash can start us off. Yeah, Akash, ready?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Akash, and so it's along with Kushi, and today here to to have this space with all of you where we'll immerse in a very beautiful art activity and we'll try to envision our year ahead. And one thing I wanted to confirm before starting, like, is everybody okay with English, or is there anyone who wants, who prefers some other language? We'll just try to figure out what we can use for the majority. Is everybody okay with English? They can show a thumbs up. Thumbs up. You are Brina. Great. I can see a few people showing thumbs up. Because I'm on
All
Spotlight, so
right.
I'll need your help, Kuchi, or Maitri, to
Yes, I
see.
can see 4, 5 responses with thumbs up. You can also give a thumbs down, so
Great.
I'll know uh, that we want a mix of Hindi and English.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see mostly thumbs up.
Okay. We'll try to, I think, use like most of English, but we'll also switch to Hindi in between. And if anybody like wants like a repetition of any instruction, please do type on chat box. I think like one of us can also just keep checking the chat box for the responses or any questions. Great. Welcome all of you. It's really amazing to have such lovely faces this evening. I hope to see many more faces on the screen because this is an immersive art activity, and it's always great to have people like seeing faces, beautiful faces when you do any of creative activities. So looking forward to more faces. That is one. Before we get into our main activity of the day, uh, because we all, I think I'm sure, because most of us are working. Prichi and I also had a long day in the office, so why not just like take some time to ground ourselves and get ready for this session. So we'll just take some time, like 2, 3 minutes, and we'll ground ourselves, and then we'll start the session. I invite you all to sit in a very comfortable position. Um, you can sit on a chair if you're already sitting, or maybe your bed is fine. Wherever you're sitting, just take a very comfortable position. If possible, you can also place your feet in touch with the ground. Literally, it means grounding activity. So it will be great if we are connected to the ground as well. So see if you can just uh, keep your feet connected to the ground. We'll take 30 seconds to sit in a comfortable position and place our feet on ground. Because I can't see most of the faces, so I will believe, I'll trust you all with the time and with the instructions that you are following it. Great. सो क्योंकि अभी हम सबका एक बहुत हमने लंबा दिन गुजारा है एंड टुडे अभी वी आर हेयर to also think, like, stay some time with ourselves, think about our own year ahead. तो थोड़ा सा टाइम लेते हैं to just ground ourselves, to connect back with ourselves. So if you're comfortable with closing your eyes, you can close your eyes. If not, you can just lower your gaze so that you're not distracted. So we'll take another 10 seconds to uh, be in that position, close our eyes or not, where we just feel connected with ourselves. Great. We'll take all our attention to our breath, which goes in and goes out. Some might be experiencing a little faster pace of this breath. That's okay. For a few seconds, we'll just observe our breath. Now I invite you all to take 2 deep breath, and जब आप अपनी सांस को बाहर छोड़ेंगे, when you will throw your breath out, it'll be really great if you also throw all your unhelpful emotions, all your stress, all the stress of the day, any negative or unhelpful feelings or emotions. Also, if you throw out all the stuff with your breath. So take a deep breath, breathe in, collect all the unhelpful feelings, emotions, and breathe out. We'll repeat it once again, and with this breath, we'll go even deeper and we'll try to move all the unhelpful feelings out of our body. So breathe in, breathe out. Once more, breathe in, breathe out. There is so much positivity, there is so much fragrance, there is so much light out there. And with next 3 breaths, we will try to grasp all of that inside us with our breath. When we'll breathe in, we'll try to take in all this energy, all this positive feelings, positive light inside us. So breathe in, take all the unhelpful feelings, helpful emotions inside you. Breathe out. Once again, breathe in, breathe out. Finally, you need to fill all of your body, your head, your soul with lots of positive light. And we'll take a deep breath, breathe in, hold it, feel it, and breathe out. Stay with this positive light inside you for a second. Feel it thoroughly in your body. And whenever you feel ready, you can come back to the space. Thank you. We'll just wait for another 30 seconds for everybody to come back. And once you all come back, you can show me a thumbs up. Thank you, Maitri. Thank you, Shireen. I'll wait for more thumbs up. Thank you. Great. I hope we all are well grounded and we all are all set to immerse in this beautiful art activity and to envision our year ahead. Yeah, Khushi.
Yes, and to start off, we will do some thinking work first. And for this, you will just need a pen or a pencil or a sketch pen and the papers that you got. Please use the back side of the paper. आप पेपर के पीछे के साइड यूज कर सकते हैं कोई भी एक पेन पेंसिल लेके and we'll start with thinking of some things from our last year. So we'll think of our last year. जल्दी से हम सोचेंगे पिछला साल हमारा कैसा गया. What did we do? What did we experience? All the highlights of the year coming to your head. हम imagine करेंगे सारा कुछ. We'll go back, go down memory lane and think of 5 things in the last year that gave you a lot of joy. 5 things that made you very happy, and we'll list them down. 5 थिंग्स जिसके लिए हम ग्रैटिट्यूड एक्सप्रेस करना चाहेंगे, जिनके लिए हम बहुत थैंकफुल हैं, जिन्होंने हमारी लाइफ में बहुत सारा जॉय भरा. इट कुड बी स्मॉल थिंग्स, इट कुड बी बिग थिंग्स. हम अपनी एक बहुत अच्छी मूवी के बारे में सोच सकते हैं जो लास्ट ईयर रिलीज हुई. वी कैन थिंक ऑफ अ गुड फिल्म, अ गुड पीस ऑफ आर्ट दैट वी सॉ, a poem that we read or a book that we read. We can also think of major achievements. We can think of something we achieved We can think of a person we met for the first time or a person we reconnected with after a long time. Any 5 things that happened last year that gave you a lot of joy. We'll take a minute to write that down. And while doing that, if someone wants to tell me their responses, even one or two, maybe Akash can start.
Sure, though I'm not writing it down. Sorry for the betrayal, but yeah, if I think of one thing which I did last year, I think I met a lot of new people and I made great friends. I used to stay less at my friends' places, but last year I had like great staying at my friends' places. So yeah, this is one of the things which gave me joy.
Anyone else who would like to tell us any one thing from the 5 that they're writing? 5 में से कोई भी एक आप शेयर करना चाहो. You can also use the chat to share.
Hi. Last year I bought a new car and blessed with a baby girl.
Oh, wow. Such beautiful things. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lovely to hear that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Maitreyi, would you like to share?
Sure. I think moving into my own house gave me a lot of joy last year.
Amazing. Major milestones. Thank you so much for sharing, Maitreyi. Um, yeah, okay. If you're done with at least 5 things on our paper, can I see some reaction on your screen? A thumbs up, a heart, anything, any emoji. So I know that you are done with 5 things. Okay. Everyone needs a minute.
We have
Traveling,
responses in
connecting
the
with
chat as
books.
well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just saw them traveling, connecting with books again, spending time with school friends. Love it. Even I spent a lot of times with school friends. Time with school friends. Got your first job. Congratulations. Even I got my first job last year. Great responses. Loving this. To Jibi. I really want to go to Jibi. Located to a new place. So many people with such major life milestones in life. Loving the responses. Thank you. Okay, whenever you are done, just put a reaction on your Zoom and we will know. Meeting an old friend after 2 years. Wow. Okay, I see one reaction. Thank you.
And two people went to Dibi. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think Dibi is a place to be. Must to be traveled then.
maybe
People
we
are
should all
traveling.
meet in Jibi. Nice.
Also, if you'd like to rename yourself, there are 3 dots on top of your photograph on the right, and then there's a drop down which says rename. If you'd like to take a minute to do that.
One more thumbs up I can see on my screen. Thank you. You can also type done on the chat if that is easier. Thank you. convocations in the same year. Lovely.
This is the
Wow.
COVID batch.
Yeah, I am the COVID batch. I didn't get any convocation. So one more done, I can see. Okay, I think we'll wait another minute and then we'll move on to our next prompt. So those of you who are done, you can probably see on the screen. Our second prompt is you have to think of 3 qualities in yourself. आपके खुद की 3 qualities, 3 skills या 3 चीजें जो आपको अपने बारे में बहुत पसंद है, जिनको आप थैंक यू कहना चाहोगे. Any 3 qualities in yourself that you're grateful for. आपके अगर 5 हो गए हैं तो let's move on to these 3. Okay. For example, I learned to be more extroverted last year, and I am very happy for my quality of being open to learning, and that is what I want to say thank you to. किसी के मन में, if there's an answer, please feel free to unmute and just say it out loud. Share it with us.
I can also share an example here. For example, one quality I think from last year which I'm grateful for is staying patient. There have been instances, where there could been a chance where I'm losing my patience and taking wrong decisions, but I have been like consistently very patient with situations. So that is one thing I'm very grateful for. So just adding on to an example.
I can see cooking, family values, and spiritual as an answer. Thank you so much for sharing that. Family values and are very important. और भी किसी के मन में कुछ आ रहा है, something they're thinking of, please share.
I have a question, Kushi. Does it have to be things that I've inculcated last year?
No, not necessarily. These can be any 3 qualities in yourself. Maybe this is something you've always had. Anything that has supported you or made you feel that made you feel gratitude for. Anyone else who would like to share an example for the rest of us?
There's one on chat. Radhika says to prioritize my mental health and peace over anything else. Great.
Loving it. Being able to prioritize your mental health, that is a great quality to be thankful for. I'm glad you were able to do that for yourself. Adaptability to change. Love it. Traveling. To give benefit of doubt to others. Trust. Being open to change, staying grounded, artistic. I'm loving the responses. These are great answers. Warmth, kindness, humor, taking a stand for oneself, good sense of humor, very important, determined, understanding. Amazing. Amazing. Empathetic. And liking to travel to new places. Being more professional, work-life balance. Work-life balance has me. Love that there's a response around work-life balance and being more empathetic. Amazing. Okay, and so I'm assuming by the responses that a lot of you have written the second prompt as well. So we'll move on to the last one, which is two values or emotions that you saw in others that you're really grateful for. Something that you saw in your environment, surroundings, in the people around you, that make you feel very thankful. कोई भी ऐसी चीजें, कोई भी ऐसी वैल्यूज, ऐसे इमोशंस, ऐसी फीलिंग्स जो किसी और के अंदर हैं, या कोई क्वालिटीज जो किसी और के अंदर हैं, जो आपको बहुत अच्छी लगी एंड उनकी वजह, उनके लिए आप थैंकफुल फील कर रहे हो. For me, this was that a lot of my new colleagues and new friends were very accepting of me, and I felt accepted and loved because of it. So that is something. Anything जो आपको किसी और में दिखा हो, that you saw in somebody else, which is a value or a feeling or an emotion that you're really grateful for. I'm seeing more responses: kindness, creativity, and taking risks in life. Thank you. Akash, can you also help us? Kindness and humility. Thank you.
I think I'm seeing a lot of great responses, which is also pushing my thinking. So I think one thing which I received from the outer world was a lot of kindness, and no, and very small acts of kindness. So I think that is something which I'm very grateful.
No way. I also see caring, supportive. Yeah, grateful that they are a part of your life. Thank you. Um, okay, sometimes people show you their other sides, and that makes you helps you learn how to be cautious. Love that. Anyone who'd like to unmute and share? Letting go of difficult situations. Wow. Very profound responses. I'm really enjoying this. Non-judgmental space, faith in self, confidence.
Also, I think we should not get bored just listening to two, three voices. So if anybody can just unmute and share it
Yeah.
in the group, would be great.
ऐसा भी नहीं होना चाहिए मैं बोलती रहूं आपको नींद आ जाए. Anyone who's responded on chat and would like to elaborate? Going out of one's comfort zone. Radhika, do you want to share this? No pressure.
Being non-judgmental when I open up to someone. I might pronounce the name wrong, so like I would love to hear more on this, uh, if they would want to share.
Yeah, Prajna Smita, would you like to share?
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, we can hear you.
Am I visible?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so by the time means like हम जब कुछ share करते हैं like life experiences या something जिसको हमें जो हमें feel हो रहा होता है कि क्या पता कोई हमें judge करे इस बारे में. तो वही तो मेरे लाइफ में मतलब कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जिनके साथ में बिना लाइक विदाउट एनी हेजिटेशन में शेयर कर सकती हूँ और मुझे पता है कि वो जज नहीं करेंगे. So that's what I mean.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much for
much.
sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so when you are done with at least 10 things on your list, please give me a thumbs up or a heart reaction so that I know that we are ready to go to the next step. अगर आपका हो गया तो reactions, I can see 2 thumbs up. 3. आप chat पे भी done लिख सकते हो. You can write on chat. One more thumbs up. One more thumbs up. Thank you, Maitri. Waiting for a few more reactions or done responses on chat. I can see one more thumbs up. I'll wait for at least 2 more reactions. And then we can move on. Any 2 people who are done. 1. I got 1. 1 more.
One more to go.
Yes, I got 1 more. Yay. We can move on. And Akash will tell us what we are doing next. Oh no. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody went a
Sorry.
little again. That's fine. But it's time to take out our colors and our coloring sheet. So आप सभी अपने colors और अपनी sheet को जो है निकाल लीजिए, अपने टेबल पे अपने सामने रख लीजिए. Now we are going to engage with colors, and what we will do is we'll create our own very personal color palette. Excited. I just want to see excited faces or reactions. Great. Let me know once you all have taken out your colors and your coloring sheets. I'll believe that in the next 30 seconds you all be able to do that. I'll wait for another 30 seconds. I can already see Maitri's colors in her hands. Great. Cool. Last 10 seconds for you to go rush and bring your colors. ग्रेट सो आई बिलीव कि अभी हम सब ने अपने कलर्स जो हैं हम ले आए होंगे और वी आर ऑल सेट टू मेक आवर ओन वेरी पर्सनल कलर पैलेट शुरुआत करते हैं अपना खुद का कलर पैलेट बनाने की सो जो आपका शीट का अगले वाला हिस्सा है अभी भी वोंट यूज दैट विल यूज दैट फॉर अपकमिंग मेन एक्टिविटी जो आपका पिछला हिस्सा है शीट का backside of your coloring sheet, take that out and we'll make our color palette on the backside of our coloring sheet. So take out the backside of your coloring sheet. And the very first thing is the जो last 2 values आपने लिखी हैं which was around 2 things you are grateful for which you received from the world outside or from people outside those 2 values हम पहले उनको color code करेंगे so you can maybe just write those values and associate one color with each of the value. उस वैल्यू को जब आप सोचते हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ इट इज receiving non-judgmental space, तो what is this one color which you're able to associate with non-judgmental spaces? आप उसको कलर कोड कर सकते हो. सो वैल्यू और साथ में एक छोटे से बॉक्स में कलर कोड कर सकते हो. So we'll take a minute to think of what color we want to associate with these two values.
When I think of a non-judgmental space, I think of the color gray. So, just whatever color you associate with the value or the emotion that you're thinking, make a color code for yourself.
So ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि कोई कलर आप कर रहे हो associate but आपके available colors में वो कलर नहीं है. So not to worry. What is the second preferred color which you want to associate with this value? You can also do that. Great. I believe हमने अपने पहले दो values को color code कर लिया होगा. If anybody wants to share what was their value, not two, maybe just one out of the two, what was their value and what color they associated, they gave to this value. Quickly, in 30 seconds, I would want someone to share. Preferably unmute yourself and share, but I'll also manage if you are able to share on the chat. Anyone? Red to assertiveness. Thank you, Maitri, for sharing this.
Right.
Trust.
For true value, like acceptance, I associate sky blue, or like sky where I can feel more freedom. If I feel accepted, I feel more freedom, and मैं जैसी हूँ मैं वैसे ही रहती हूँ उस टाइम पे. And for love and care, I associate with pink.
Beautiful. Loved how you associated your values with the colors. Love the rationale behind
Yeah.
it. Great. I can see some great responses in the chat as well. See how different, like how differently we perceive different colors and how differently we associate these different colors with different emotions, different values. Great. So much diversity. Great friends.
Hello, am I
Ji, ji.
audible? Hi,
Yes.
Sangam Rajput this side. And for gratitude, like I was very grateful for the fact that people around me are so kind and caring. So for kindness, I have chosen orange color, and for care, I have chosen pink color.
Beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Sangam, for sharing this. Thank you. Great. Anyone else who would like to unmute and share? I'll wait for next 30 seconds, then I'll move on. Okay. Next prompt is think of any one strength जो आप अपने इस साल में leverage करना चाहते हैं. Any one strength which you have or which you might also want to build in this year, or if you already have it, you might want to use more of it. So आपकी एक strength के बारे में सोचिए and associate any color with this strength of yours. We'll take another minute or 30 seconds. We'll try कि हम different colors दे इन सब values को, so that we also remember कि कौन सा color किसका है, mix and match ना हो जाए. And again, I'll invite people to unmute and share. Blue for being myself. Wow, a good rhyming scheme as well. Poetic. Khushi, would you like to share?
Yeah. I think one of my strengths that I don't often use as much or build on that much is that I can articulate really well. I can write really well. but I don't do that. I don't use it that often. But I want it this year, and I think I associate it with dark blue, um, or a purple maybe. And yeah, that's the color for me.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing. Radhika wrote red for my consistency and hardworking attitude. Great. I would want someone to unmute and share. Let's hear more voices. Quickly, next 30 minutes, someone unmute and share. I'll wait. One should be so happy to share about their strengths, I suppose. So why not? Juhi is saying blue for compassionate. Great. Thank you for sharing, Juhi. Okay. Then if not this time, but for the next prompt, I would really love if somebody unmuted shares. So I'll move on to the next prompt. Let us think of one emotion which you want to feel more of in this year. कोई ऐसा एक इमोशन, ऐसी कोई भावना जो आप चाहते हो कि इस साल में आप ज्यादा महसूस करो, उसको उसके बारे में सोचिए and then associate a color with that emotion. We'll take another 30 seconds. And this time, खुशी के अलावा कोई और good example देना चाहे, would love that. Shireen writes yellow for forgiveness. Shireen, I would push you to think of some emotion, कोई भावना, feeling. What feeling do you feel when you forgive people or you receive forgiveness? Think of that feeling and then maybe connect that emotion with the color. Let's see some responses in the chat as well. Would invite someone to unmute and share. Red for love, yellow for joy. Amazing. We all want joy in our life. Red for love.
There's also a green for critical thinking.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Hmm.
Oh no, blue for critical thinking and green for discipline.
Yeah, there are two. Great. I think these must be strengths. Yeah. Anyone who would like to unmute and share what emotion they want to feel this year? Pink for happy and kindness.
I think I'm choosing yellow for calmness or for, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Next 30 seconds, if anyone wants to unmute and share, it would be lovely to hear more voices. White for peace, purple for joy. It's like a rainbow of colors. Great. Let's move ahead. And lastly, um, I would want you to think of one value which colored your childhood, which brought joy, happiness, rainbows to your childhood, and that you want to bring back this year. So maybe go back to the childhood times and think of what all values you used to practice or you had, or what were all those things which really made you happy or brought a lot of joy in your life, and which you would like to bring back again this year. और उस वैल्यू को सोचते हुए हम उसके साथ एक कलर एसोसिएट करेंगे? So we'll take another 30 to 60 seconds to think of this.
I really want to answer
Hi.
that because I have a fun. Oh, please go ahead.
Hi, Sangam this side. I want to respond to the previous question. That is one emotion that I would like to feel more of this year. So I would like to be more caring towards people who are careful towards me, and for that I have chosen sky blue color. And yeah, and I also want to feel more challenged. Like I want to face new challenges, and for that I have chosen red color.
Amazing, beautiful, courageous. See how beautiful it is that for some red, they identify red as color of joy and love, and there's Sangam who identify red as a color of challenges and adventure. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Sangam.
Thank you very much.
All right. Would like to. Okay, could you wanted to share about the
Yeah.
childhood? Go ahead.
One thing that suddenly came to my mind, which was about what was something that happened in childhood too often, and it was mischief. It was shararat, and I think we don't see a lot of it in our lives anymore. And I would want it to make a comeback. And I think it would be pink for me, like a nice little baby pink.
Beautiful. Of course, I think all of the mischief and how much I have known your childhood stories, of course, that would have brought a lot of colors. Would like to hear or सबके childhood stories, what brought colors in childhood. If we have any bache in the call, on the call, I would love to know from them. What are they thinking about? Do we have any bacha party on the call?
Yeah, anyone under 18 who would like to unmute and also tell us their name and yeah.
Would be beautiful to know. Given this space is open for 18 above people as well, you also can share about your childhood, what brought colors to your childhood. Unmute, unmute. It just takes one click to unmute.
Hi, Sangam again.
Hello, Sangam,
Yeah.
again.
So you are asking about one value, which I would like to give to my childhood or things like that. So when I was a child, I went to the boarding school where I met a lot of friends. So all those years were the most beautiful years of my life, and I associate all that happiness and my hostel life with yellow color. And I was
Great.
and I was also very curious those days.
Hmm.
And
So you're saying that you would. Hmm. Sorry.
yeah, and for that curiosity, I would like to associate the color orange.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So you want to bring that curiosity, that value of curiosity back in your life this year?
Yeah, yes.
Amazing, beautiful. I think I would also like, as a child, I was a very curious child.
Hmm.
Though I try to practice curiosity a lot now, but I think the subtleness in which, pehle wo aata tha, I would just love to for that to come back again. Um, yeah. Okay, I would love अगर कोई next 30 seconds में unmute करके share करे about this. Or chat also works.
Hello, Ritu the side.
Yeah.
For childhood review, I'll choose orange color. And आई एम मिसिंग सिबलिंग टाइम, है ना, जहाँ पे मतलब आई हैव शेयर लॉट्स ऑफ सीक्रेट्स टू माय सिस्टर, टू माय ब्रदर, एंड बहुत सारी शरारत, वो चीज को मैं ऑरेंज देना चाहती हूँ।
Yeah,
या
totally resonate with you. Thank you for sharing.
या
Grandma's stories, wow. I also truly miss my grandfather's story time. Amazing. And you said orange with this zeal, yellow, beautiful. White for peace, amazing. Purple for joy. एक मैं पीछे चले गई. Okay, but amazing. I mean, beautiful responses here. I think we'll keep sharing more throughout the rest of the activity because it will be great and lovely for us as well. If you all share what you are thinking, what you are writing, what you are drawing. It will also, because we cannot just go out there and see your drawings, it will just make us also feel more engaged. Congrats to all of you. You just made your own personal palette. I just want to make sure that आपके पास 5 कलर्स जो आपने अभी कोडिंग की है वो होनी चाहिए बिकॉज हमने 5 वैल्यूज और इमोशंस के अराउंड हमने कलर कोडिंग किया है. You must have 5 colors in your palette and we'll use this palette आगे in our activity. So I would give it back to Khushi to take us ahead.
Yeah. Okay, love the responses. I saw everything on chat, which was amazing. And yeah, so now we have our color palettes, hopefully 5 colors, and you have your emotions written, and we are sure that these are 5 things we really, really want in our life this year. So we will use these 5 colors for all the drawings and doodles that we make next. Okay, so I would request you to turn your pages around and use the drawing part of your drawing sheet. तो हम सही वाले पार्ट पे आएंगे ड्राइंग शीट के जिसपे हम ड्राइंग करने वाले हैं और हम यही वाले 5 कलर्स यूज करेंगे जो हमने अभी अभी एसोसिएट करे अपने वैल्यूज और इमोशंस के साथ बिकॉज हम चाहते हैं कि ये 5 वैल्यूज 5 इमोशंस हमारे साथ रहें इस साल. सो एवरीथिंग दैट वी ड्रॉ हम इन्हीं 5 कलर्स से ड्रॉ करेंगे या डूडल करेंगे. There are very limited rules to this. The only rule is that हम ये 5 colors use करेंगे. Other than that, there is no rule. You can make a vision board, you can make a poster, you can make a sign, you can make anything you want. You can make a painting. I will be sharing some prompts and Akash will be making you go through them. एंड हम उसके हिसाब से थोड़ी 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 ड्राइंग करेंगे, सिंबल्स बनाएंगे, डूडल्स बनाएंगे. In whatever artistic way you want to do it, you can do it. There are no other rules of how to express. This is your sheet, your year, so make it your way. Yeah, and for the first drawings that we are going to make, we are going to think of 3 things that we want to do or experience or try out this year, achieve this year. They could be anything. They could be some goals. They could be some bucket list items or just regular tasks that you really want to do. हो सकता है this is college you want to go to. This is maybe a job that you want, something that you thought of in your life, like um, buying a car, getting your new house, moving into a new city, any milestones, or just regular things to do. Maybe you want to start going to the gym this year. Uh, maybe you want to learn how to swim. So these can also be the goals. You have to think of at least 3 ऐसे goals सोचने हैं. Goals या फिर activities या कुछ भी जो आप ये साल में करना चाहते हो. And you have to represent them on your paper. तो आपके सामने एक कैनवस है, एक पेपर है, उसके ऊपर आपको अपने ये आइडियाज जो हैं डालने हैं in the form of symbols or any kind of representation. You can probably doodle, like I want to travel more, so maybe I'll just make a bus or a train as a symbol for traveling. And yeah, just fill your sheets with the 3 things that you really want to do this year. and use only the 5 colors that we chose.
And we can
Anyone
actually
wants to share?
consciously use those 5 colors, because those 5 colors actually represent some values, some emotions. So we can try to also, have that thing in head when we draw. So just associate those colors with those strengths and values and feelings.
Yeah, like Sangam shared, that red is a color for challenge and maybe a challenging activity or an adventurous activity that she wants to take on can be in red color on the sheet. You can make those connections consciously, but it's also okay. We know we have limited colors, so we have only 5 colors. So it's okay if you're not able to do that also. While you draw, would love to see some reactions. Oh, summer holidays pink and cousins hangouts green. I didn't see these. Nice associations. कोई भी शेयर करना चाहेगा कि कौन सा गोल, कौन सी एक्टिविटी वो ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं? Anything? Akash, do you want to try?
Yes, totally. I think one thing which I want to achieve this year is to, like, just a very like regular thing, but to consciously take out time for self-care. And I think because like if I have to draw self-care, I might just draw myself painting my nails, or just putting a face mask on my face, or just spending more time reading a book. So I might draw all of this while representing self-care.
Anyone who wants to unmute and tell us कि वो क्या बना रहे हैं, or share on chat?
I can share. I think for me, health is a priority this year, and I'm hoping to do a lot more yoga, eat healthy. Yeah, trying to draw myself doing yoga.
Something we all really want to do this year. Health
Would love to
focused
see
year.
your drawing as well, Manjari.
Yes. I know सब busy है draw करने पे, but someone who wants to draw and talk at the same time. Or just show us your drawing. That's also.
Just to add a little, that art, or like our creative expression, it is not good or bad. So while you want to share your art piece, do not think that it's good, or like do not put it in any category. It is just your expression, and it will be beautiful. So do not hesitate to open your cameras and show your art, or whatever doodling you did.
Hi, to the site. Yeah.
Hi.
So, am I visible?
Yes.
So, uh, you can see my drawing.
Yeah, it's so
So
nice.
basically, yeah. पहला तो मैंने घर का है कि आई एम थिंकिंग टू अच्छा सा घर हो, सेटलिंग वाला थिंग, एंड मोर लॉयल्टी मुझे चाहिए अपनी बॉडी के साथ। जैसे बहुत सारे हेल्थ इश्यूज हो जाते हैं तो खाने में कभी कभी कुछ खा लिया, कि खा लिया वो खा लिया, तो हेल्दी ईटिंग प्रेफर करूंगी मैं। एंड देन फैमिली वेकेशन विद माय चाइल्ड, विद माय हस्बैंड, लव एंड केयर, एज आई चूज पिंक कलर फॉर दैट। या, थैंक यू।
Love it. It looks so fun and I love that you used colors अपने palette से choose करके consciously. Thank you for sharing.
I can also see that palette behind the drawing.
Yeah.
You see that.
Anyone else जो अपनी drawing को pause करके share करना चाहता है? I can see Bhavna shared something with us.
Hi, can you see? I'm not sure.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm not able to see it. मतलब.
थोड़ा सा पास आप लेके जा सकते हो. Yeah, better.
Can you tell us what you've made?
Can you guess it out?
I can see a book.
Yeah, so I want to indulge more in reading.
Wow.
Great.
I'm doing reading,
And
but indulge into more of good books and all. Can you guess the second one?
um, maybe a little closer. Maybe it's a, I don't know,
Is this
is it a
a weighing
weighing
machine?
machine?
Yeah, absolutely correct. So I want
Oh,
to focus more on my health goals.
okay. It's great listening to that. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Hi, Sangam this side. Hello,
Hi,
am I
Sangam.
audible?
Yes.
Yes, so I want to have more challenges. For that, I have made a laptop with orange color. And also, like, I want to travel. So, for traveling, I have made like a mountain, trees, and rivers, different places. And
Beautiful.
yeah, and for critical thinking, as I want to develop more critical thinking, I have made a specs.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and apart from that, like I would like to learn driving, so I made a car.
Oh, wow. Loving that we've included so many things.
And for like for more discipline and consistency, there is a dumbbell. We go to the gym, we work out, and also like a book, a small book, and an ink pot.
Do you want to
For
write?
Yeah, yeah, because in future I want to pursue PhD, so motivation for that.
Amazing. I hope it continues to motivate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for
Literally
sharing.
very visionary.
Okay. If some of you, I know we're drawing and we can continue to draw, but give me a rough idea if you're done, roughly. Just give me a thumbs up so that we know we can go to the next prompt. Thank you. I can see Amisha saying thumbs up. Um, any other reaction or writing done in the chat box would also help. Thank you, Maitri. Thank you, Sangam. Thank you, Radhika. A couple of more thumbs up or reactions so that I can know we are comfortable to move on. I see one more. One more reaction. If one more person can tell us. Okay, I see one more. Thank you so much. So we'll move to the next prompt, which is we thought of some goals. We thought of some activities that we want to do, है ना? हमने सोचा कि हम क्या करना चाहते हैं, क्या अचीव करना चाहते हैं. But now we will think of what we need to make these things happen. For example, Sangam mentioned that driving is something she wants to learn. So, what would she need to be able to drive? If I was Sangam, I would need to get up early. That is what I would need, or I would probably need to manage my time better. So let's think of things we will need to be able to do the things that we have just drawn. One thing we might need to try something new is also courage. So maybe we can think of somehow doodling courage on our page. Akash, if you had to doodle, what would you doodle?
Yeah, in my case, it was self-care. So I think what will happen, what will help me make that happen is time management and less of procrastination. I think I'll just draw a clock, the clock which always reminds me of self-care. So that will be my this thing.
Very creative, Akash. Thank you. Self-care clock. I also see Bhavna on chat saying determination. Thank you so much for sharing, Bhavna.
I would also love to know like how you are drawing or doodling determination. Like what is the symbol you are giving it to?
Yeah, interesting question.
See, for determination, I meant like, as I told you, like to read more books and to focus on my goals. So I have to be determined to continue this for the whole year because it's just the second month of the year and still we are left with 10 more months to go. And as human beings, we always tend to lose our focus and our goals by chalo ye ho
Yeah.
jayega, the casual attitude and all. So the determination, I feel it's more important to be determined to achieve these goals for the next 10 months more.
Mm. Maybe this can also be a checklist um on your drawing sheet.
Yeah, maybe I can try that.
Mm. Anyone else who wants to tell us what they're drawing? You can also tell us on chat. Anyone who wants to share who's done with their drawing? You can also ask if you are struggling with guessing.
Hi, Sangam this side.
Hi, Sangam.
Yeah. So, things which I need to make all my dreams come true or whatever. So, first of all, I want to travel and want to experience a lot of things. So, I need money for that. So, I made currency. Currency is very important. And then again, Wi-Fi, online education, digital education is like blooming. So, Wi-Fi is the must nowadays. We are attending this workshop with the help of internet only. And then I have made an alarm clock, to get up on time. Because to do anything you need to be on time, and that is more important.
Right.
So
Thank you so much, Sangam. I think we all relate to this.
yeah.
Loved how practical this is to the point.
Anyone else?
Hi, Ritu this side. Uh, so पहला तो मैंने बनाया है गुल्लक, saving
अरे वाह,
to buy new house and to travel, and small clock with lots of consistency and patience होना चाहिए अपने को healthy रखने के लिए, fit रखने के लिए. And of course फैमिली वेकेशन के लिए भी मैंने घड़ी ही बनाई है क्योंकि टाइम मैनेज करना है अपने के लिए. That's it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. It's giving me ideas now to draw.
Can I also share, Khushi?
Of course.
So, something that I need for to accomplish. So, I am rebuilding my habit of reading this year. That's one goal I have for the year. And something I need is consistency. So, this is how I have depicted consistency. That my number of pages that I read may look different on different days. But what is important is that even when I'm getting off the track, I'm coming back on the track again. So, and I am also made a tracker to track that how many days in a week am I reading. Thank you
Love
for
it.
doing this.
Thank you. Thank you for
No
sharing.
doubt your drawing is this. Nothing. Very creative.
A couple of more responses so that I know you are getting done with this activity. That you're actually drawing and filling your sheets. Okay, I see one thumbs up. If you're done and you want us to move on, you can give us a thumbs up. One more, I see. Two more. Three more. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we should move on then. Right. So now let's take a minute. Let's put our crayons aside for a second. Look at what we have made. हम थोड़ी देर के लिए अपने कलर पेंसिल्स क्रेयॉन्स को छोड़ेंगे, देखेंगे हमने क्या बनाया. एंड लेट्स थिंक ऑफ हमारे रास्ते में क्या आ सकता है. व्हाट इज इट दैट वी नो विल स्टॉप अस फ्रॉम अचीविंग व्हाट वी वांट टू अचीव. क्या चीजें हैं जो शायद हमें रोकेंगी या हमें जो हम अचीव करना चाहते हैं वो अचीव नहीं करने देंगी. एंड let's think of those challenges. Let's imagine them. And then think of उस टाइम पे हमें क्या सपोर्ट करेगा. What will help us overcome that challenge? वो रोड ब्लॉक को, वो हर्डल को अगर हम पार करना चाहेंगे तो वो कैसे होगा, क्या हमें सपोर्ट देगा. For me personally, I think what comes in my way is my own emotions. Sometimes I get sad, sometimes I get overwhelmed. तो मुझसे चीजें नहीं हो पाती हैं, फिर मैं गिव अप कर देती हूँ. And at that point, what helps me is my friends, my very close friends, and their support helps me a lot. So let's think of the things that are likely to come in our way, and then let's think of things that will help us get over them. तो वो चीजें जो हमें चैलेंजिंग टाइम में सपोर्ट करेगी, हम उनके बारे में सोचेंगे, and then we'll try to draw them and represent them on our drawing sheets. If this is not clear, you can also ask me. If it is clear, does someone want to share what they're going to draw? Akash, will you help us?
Yeah. So, I think what can come in my way is negligence. Like at times, I tend to neglect that, okay, I need this at this point. I try to deprioritize my needs. So I think what will help me support me is having an accountability partner. And I think my best friend or my brother is someone I can count on to. So I might draw my brother a funny face. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Akash. So we will now take some time and put it on our pages. What is it that will support us during challenging times? And we'll try to draw them. If you have started to draw, please do unmute yourself and share or put it on chat. I'm really curious to know what is it that everybody is drawing.
You can also share on chat what you are thinking, what you are drawing.
I can share. Um, I think one of the things that often comes in my way is prioritization, which is something I struggle with. So I'm trying to draw it in terms of numbers, but um, yeah, it's a good thing to keep in mind. Also, I'd love to hear from other people also. So I can tag someone if you'd like. Juhi, would you like to give it a shot?
Hi, Ritu this side. So,
Hi.
uh, you can see my drawing. Is it visible?
Yes.
So, for शेयरिंग लिखा है मैंने मुझे जो भी डिफिकल्टी आएगी मैनेज करने में फाइनेंशियल थिंग एंड ऑल घर खरीदना है ट्रैवल ये वो तो उसके लिए शेयरिंग तो उसको जितना शेयर करूंगी वो और ब्लूम होगा फ्लावर की तरह आई थिंक एंड फॉर हेल्दी रहने के लिए टाइम पे सोना भी जरूरी है तो ये मैंने सीखी तो टाइम मैनेज करना टाइम से सोना है जल्दी उठना है दैट थिंग यू नो रेगुलर रूटीन आई नीड टू मेंटेन एंड ऑफ कोर्स बहुत सारी ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करती हूँ तो उसे मुझे थोड़ा मैनेज करना है ये तो बैग बनाया मैंने तो मुझे कम करना है थैंक यू
Love that. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much.
Hi, Amisha here.
Hi.
Yeah, so मैंने ये ड्रॉ किया है कि I basically drew my hurdles in the form of the race वाले hurdles, the jumping
Nice.
वाला thing. And my three hurdles that I could think of were indiscipline, managing time and money, and also planning being one of my very weak propositions of my life. And so I know that my friends, my family would play a big role as a support system in this. So what I did was I see them as the fairy godmother of Cinderella. So I drew a pumpkin with a magic wand. So this is how it sort of looks.
I love that. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing this. These are great responses. Anyone else who wants to share? Maybe on chat, maybe unmute करके.
Initially, मैंने तन्वीर जी को देखा था on screen when we started the call. Would love to hear from you.
If you're done, you can also tell us that through thumbs up or through some reactions. So then we can move on. Okay, Maitri sent us a heart. Thank you. I see one more heart. Thank you, Tati.
Hi, Kushi, Sangam this side.
Hi, Sangam.
So I would like to share something. So challenges, जैसे आप you have said that you can draw challenges. So I have drawn challenges in the form of ZZZ, that is sleep, and inability to wake up in the morning and
Yeah.
procrastinating things. And then I have also drawn a podium, 1 2 3, there is a lot of competition, so competition is also a challenge. And again, an
Yeah.
alarm clock, and a help logo. Sometimes you refrain from asking
Mhm.
for help when you are struggling with a lot
Right.
of things. And then there are unnecessary expenses due to which you are not able to save money. For that, I have drawn clothes and a jar with a few coins here and there. So all of these are like challenges which I have drawn. And for support, like I have drawn a book and a listing thing, so that you can organize your stuff and do things accordingly. And I have drawn two stick figures, friends, and they are holding
Mhm.
hands. So to describe support from your friends.
Yeah.
So which is like important. And then there is bicep to show willpower to do a lot of
Amazing.
things in life. And a heart for all the love and support you get from your friends and family.
Love that. Wow, I love how you symbolize all those things. Thank you so much for sharing, Sangam. Would love to see them also if you can show it to us.
I don't think that the I have drawn in like very tiny things, so I don't think they are going to be visible on camera.
No problem. But thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Kushi.
Anyone else who's ready to tell us about what they've drawn? Okay, then what we will do is we will move to our last prompt, which we might have covered. There is a chance that some of us have already thought of this. If we have not, then we will try to include this in our drawing, and we will think of something that will keep us accountable um, to all the goals that we have set and all the things that we have told ourselves that we want to do. This could be a journal, this could be a person, this could be daily reminders, my Google Calendar, anything. So we'll think of something जो हमें help करेगा in holding ourselves accountable, in ensuring कि हम ये सब actually में करें. And we'll try to include that or find space for that in our drawing. ऐसा हो सकता है that a lot of you have already done that in support of your challenges, but if you have not, let's include this. If you are done and if you are ready, please share with us what you have drawn so far. Anyone who has added something to their drawings and they want to tell us what it is? Anyone? Amisha, are you ready to share? I see you look in the camera. Thank you.
So when I think it was the second prompt where it was like, what are the things you would need to, sort of have, um, so that you can, achieve these goals? What are those things that you need? So initially, I thought of drawing like different things for it. Then I thought the simplest way to show it was the infinity stones, each being mind, space, reality, time, power, and soul. So I drew them. And the only thing that I added in what would help me keep accountable would not to snap as Thanos did, so everything wipes off.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
that representation. Love the connection you made also. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else to share करना चाहेगा कि उन्होंने क्या बनाया है? People that we have not heard from at all. Um, I know you all are drawing because you're here. तो आप में से कोई शेयर करेगा तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. Someone we've not heard from अभी तक. I see Sangam replying on chat, telling us calendar and a mirror. Thank you so much, Sangam. That's also a beautiful way of putting this.
I think at this point we can also see if anyone wants to show their drawings.
Yeah, please. Anyone who wants to switch on their camera and just show us the drawing, even if it's not your faces that you want to show us.
Yeah, we'd love to see. I can show mine. So I'll have to unblur my background. Yeah. But yeah, it's a mix of different things.
Oh, wow.
So can you
Do you want
stop
to tell us
sharing
about
for
it?
a while?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Thank you.
That we can see the drawings.
Yeah, and we'd love to see everyone on camera actually. Even if you want to
Yeah,
just come for 2 minutes.
I love how full your page is, Amisha. Thank you so much for showing. Thank you, Maitri. Actually, if everyone can show their drawing, we can maybe just take a screenshot of all the drawings. It will be amazing.
I'll do that.
Yes,
Come
I'll
on.
wait for everyone. I can see 5. Thank you so much.
Yes, more people on the screen. I'll take a
I want to
Juhi,
see more
Neerav,
drawings.
Anjali.
Radhika. Lot of people who still named Shireen. Sangam, if you can also show us the drawing from far away, maybe we'll see the tiny creatures. Bhavna. It will be
Oh,
nice to
oh.
have more.
Yeah, Juhi, Radhika, if you'd like to come. Sangam, if you'd just like to show your drawing, we'd love to see.
I'm waiting
It's
for
an
my
amazing
screen
drawing.
to look more full of drawings so I can click a picture.
Yes, so that we can click a picture. Yes. Thank you. Lovely.
Sangam, if you can just like make it a little closer.
Oh,
Wow.
so cute. I'm loving these. और भी लोग अगर दिखा सके तो सिर्फ अपनी ड्राइंग दिखानी है. Even if you're not showing your face.
Yeah.
Okay, at least I will take at least the screenshot of these.
I have done.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. If you can't show us, I would like if you can put it on chat at least. I can see chain for consistency, pink heart for loved one support. Love that. Self-motivation. Thank you. Anjali is
I
also
can
showing
see
us. Thank you. I see 2 new drawings. Love that. Amazing. Can we take one more screenshot? Thank
Okay.
you.
Done. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Would also love to hear what you all have drawn, especially people who just turn on their cameras. Very curious.
Yeah.
Anjali, if you want to share.
You'd want to just unmute and talk also. That's
Yeah. You can also put it on chat if that's more comfortable. Okay. So an easier thing to share maybe is if you can tell us how you are feeling after this activity. Okay, maybe one word or in 2 words अगर आप हमें बता सको कि आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है ये एक्टिविटी करके इस टाइम पे. You can unmute and tell, you can put it on chat. Calming, thank you. Joyful. Loving that. Waiting for more responses. Happy, self-analysis, nostalgic, positivity. बहुत अच्छे responses हैं. Thank you so much. Waiting for more answers. This is just one word. जो भी आप feel कर रहे हो सिर्फ वही बताना है. Just one word answer. Hopeful and happy. Thank you. self-care, love these responses. Happy, excited, and positive, more clear perspective. Thank you so much. Do you want to maybe just unmute and talk more about it? Clear perspective के बारे में, maybe motivated and positive. Love those responses. Another question I would have for you is that in this entire activity, we tried to do a lot of things. When we started with a grounding activity, and then we did some gratitude. Then we color coded, and then we drew a lot of things and doodled. Can someone tell me what was the highlight for them? कोई ऐसी चीज जो उनके साथ रह गई, something that they really enjoyed. आप चैट पे भी डाल सकते हो, बोल भी सकते हो.
This is an open space now, so would really love if आप में से कोई अनम्यूट करके शेयर करना चाहे.
Hi, can I share? I'm Bhavna this side.
Hi, Bhavna. Yes.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for the lovely session. It was like more of a self-analysis, what I felt, like more deep, knowing deep inside ourselves. You could say self-introspection, which is there somewhat in ourselves, but at the what should I say? Like due to the busy aquatic life of us, we tend to forget those things. So through this session, we got to know more of these things which were there inside at the back of the mind, maybe you can say. And matlab you could have you provoked us to think about those things, and it came forward. So
Beautiful.
this is what I could just feel and say. Like, so it was more of a self analysis for me, like knowing more of my deeper inner self. I hope it makes clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's actually a very nice reflection. Thank you for sharing. Um, Anyone else who wants to share?
Bhavna, if you want to just tag someone in the group.
Yes.
I don't know anyone in this group, sorry.
It's fine. We can just cold call.
Um, Anyone who wants to share something that is staying with them, stayed with them, जो उनको बहुत अच्छा लगा हो.
Yeah, I can go next. I think
Yeah.
मुझे हमेशा पता था कि prioritization was in my head, but it was good to see कि वो sort of, there are words in your head, और कभी-कभी जब आप एक activity
Yeah.
करते हो वो सारा main focus में आ जाता है. So I think for me
Right.
that was very interesting. Yeah, I would love to tag राधिका, अगर आप बोलना चाहें, या प्रज्ञा आप बोलना चाहेंगे. ऑल्सो आप कोई भी लैंग्वेज में बोल सकते हैं. आई थिंक हमारे बीच में आई थिंक काफी लैंग्वेजेस कवर हो जाते हैं.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing, Maitri. And any language is fine.
I think I see Amisha. So Amisha, if you'd like to just share. As I see you.
Okay, so I think I enjoyed the drawing part of it where I was doodling and thinking of different goals. they were always there, as Maitri said, at the back of the mind. But then when it is put on the paper, it makes it more, solid. That okay, अब करना है. So there's a sense of motivation कि अब ये करना है तो ध्यान देना पड़ेगा थोड़ा थोड़ा.
Thank you so much for sharing, Amisha. Also, thank you so much for keeping your camera on throughout. Um, genuinely kept us motivated. Anyone else who's responded on the chat, लेकिन वो शायद थोड़ा और बताना चाहें about उनके मन में क्या चल रहा है और what is it that is staying with them, any part of the activity.
Any of the Shireens. There are
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah, or if you'll just like to give us your name and write it in the chat, please.
Right. Any highlight?
Yeah, or any word you're taking back, any word that describes your experience.
Okay, what we want to do next, or we want to think of next, is if you were to take this activity to your childhood, if this happened when you were in school, when you were studying, maybe in 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th standard, when you were 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and you were doing this, you were drawing about your goals, you were drawing about what you want to bring in your new year, how do you think it would have impacted your childhood? आपको क्या लगता है वो कैसा रहता आपके लिए अगर आपके बचपन में भी ये एक्टिविटीज होते, आपके स्कूल में भी ये एक्टिविटीज हुआ करते, आपके टीचर ने भी आपको बिठाकर पूछा होता कि आप क्या अचीव करना चाहते हो इस साल और आप उसको कैसे करोगे और व्हाट आर सम थिंग्स यू विल नीड, एंड फिर आप उनको बैठकर ड्रॉ करते, कलर करते. हाउ डू यू थिंक दैट चाइल्डहुड वुड हैव लुक्ड लाइक फॉर यू?